What's up, everybody? Today is the 19th of May. Finished offloading today right around 9 o'clock this morning. It's 11:15 now. I'm at the Blue Beacon here near Greenwood, between Greenwood and Shreveport, Louisiana. Well, yesterday was got one load and finished it offloading this morning. I got to the shipper, let's see, in Coshada, Louisiana. I left Kilgore yesterday, midday, after I'd gotten my AC worked on, trailer worked on. Finally leave there to go to Coshada to pick up my first load. And I got there around 4:30, left there right around 5 o'clock, and made it to the well, which was located near Marshall, Texas. Got there around 7:40. Well, actually I had gotten there close to 6:50, but I didn't notice then that my fuel tank was running low, so I had to leave. And luckily there was a truck stop on that exit, so I went there. I mean, it's a small truck stop. The road was really, I mean, the parking lot was really just dirt. And fueled up there, got half a tank, went back to the well, back at 7:40 or so. And by the time I was probably going to be next batch of trucks to head over there into the actual well when I was finally parked for the night at the staging pad. But I only had like an hour and 45 minutes left. An hour goes by, and now I got 40-something minutes left. So I went ahead and just put, actually I'm going to show you if I have it here. I got a Sharpie, and I just pretty much put these on the side window, basically telling them what kind of sand I got, and told them out of hours, available at 6:30 when I would be done with my 10-hour break, so I can have fresh hours and go ahead and be ready to offload. Sorry for the bizarre angle. I got a new tripod thing, so I'm trying to work with it, trying to figure it out. And yeah, got offloaded by 9 o'clock in the morning. So I was there for a total of about 12.5 hours, more than that, a little bit more than that. And with that customer, it's 2 hours free at the shipper, and then it's $60 an hour. At the well, it's 2 hours free, and then it's $60 an hour. There's a 14-hour cap within a 24-hour period. So I got probably about a little over 10.5 hours of detention. So I made at least over $630. So I get 71% of that. On top of the gross pay for the load was, I believe, $606.25. So I get 71% of that. I'm sorry if I misspoke earlier. 71%. So I am a truck only. Trailer belongs to the company. No, I'm not paying them for the rental of the trailer. I'm just getting paid less. So yeah, if you want to say, yeah, you're technically paying for it, whatever, 10%. I'm getting 71%. If I had my own trailer, 81%. So not bad. I went ahead and fueled up again because I needed some def, and I just went ahead and filled up the rest of the tank. So the way I see it is like, all right, the whole time I was sitting there getting paid attention, it was just so I could fuel up my tank and get my truck washed. So today is going to be the first time I'm actually going to a truck wash and see it through. Last time I went to the truck wash, I got a call for a load, and that was back when we were picking up out of Crosby near east side of Houston. And I was next in line, got a call. So I'm all right, hey, just let me go through. I'm not getting my truck washed today. So today, for sure, I'm going to go ahead and get my whole rig cleaned out. Just washed I'm going to see if I can get some brightener put on there, but I don't think 1845 pays for that. They'll just pay for the basic on the trailer. So this is my first time going through Blue Beacon. I've never gone to a truck wash, to be honest. I've driven for 5 years. I've never gone through a Blue Beacon, or besides that little one tank washout that I did in that little hole in the wall place near oh gosh, was it Paul's Valley, Oklahoma, when I was doing commercial sand. And that was just to hose down the inside of the trailer to get it cleaned out, because I was going from frac to commercial sand that one time. So we'll see. It's going to be another learning experience for me today, going through Blue Beacon. I'm going to call dispatch, see if they can send me, I guess, a PO so they can pay for the basic trailer wash. And if it costs extra for the brightener, from what I hear, of course it does. I'm probably throw some money at that, so my trailer can look at least decent for a couple of days. We'll see. But we'll see how much that is. If it's too much, like, all right, just basic wash will do it. But we have 2 wells that are gonna start running. The one I just finished this morning was a pre-fill. The sand coordinator there said we might start running tonight, so like around 7 o'clock tonight. The loading points, when I mean loading points, where I'm picking up sand for that well is going to be Coshada, where I picked up yesterday, and Tenaha. Now in Coshada I picked up 4070, so I'm assuming either 4070 or 100 mesh out of Tenaha, because I believe I picked up 4070 before from Tenaha. But I'm not 100% sure. I don't keep track of the details. So far that's for that one customer. The other customer supposed to start pre-filling tonight, but from what I'm hearing, it might be tomorrow, most likely. So we'll see about that. So that's why I went ahead and said, well, you know what, let me go ahead and get my truck washed, so I can do that, because I know they're going to start tonight for the well that I just delivered to, and that was just for the pre-fill. Also, what I did notice when I was there, the customer had a rig parked halfway in between the staging pad and the actual well, which is about half a mile, less than that. And as soon as I pulled out of the staging pad, you make a left, it curves left, go straight about 100 yards, and it starts curving right, which is about almost, I'd say less than 100 yards. It curves right, and right there within the curve on the inside was a customer's rig, which had equipment on the trailer. I had to drive around, but when I had finished and came back out, that rig was still there. The sand coordinator was following behind me, and he was driving his 4-door pickup. Basically just follows people in, follows people out, just trying to, as soon as he follows me out, basically he gets more trucks and then leads them in. Well, on the way out, that rig was still sitting there, and I noticed that his rear driver's side corner of this trailer was clipped. Somebody had hit it. Basically, the DOT bumper was bent out and knocked out the lights. So I think it was the same truck that I noticed this morning at the staging pad that had a flat, but I didn't have my glasses. Like, all right, I paid no mind to it, and he was facing out. Well, when I finally passed around that other rig, not hitting it, I was probably maybe about 8 inches from it, because it was really tight. I'm assuming this happened overnight or early in the morning, with there's barely light out there. So when I finally get back to the staging pad, that truck's still sitting there. That tire or rim made contact with that equipment that I had passed up on the way to the well. So I'm assuming, and this was on his passenger side, so I'm assuming that early that morning or last night, he was driving around it, didn't have enough clearance, or didn't see or notice and he got clipped on it. He clipped it, probably got caught up, had to back out, dented his rim, released air, and part of his fender. So I'm assuming he's waiting there to get that repaired. Of course, they had to probably switch out insurance information and stuff like that. So, bummer for that owner op. I hate to be in that situation. I'm just glad I sat and waited till daytime, because I didn't know there was a rig there. So, who knows? It could have been me. That's one thing you got to look out for. Some of these wells, space is so limited that basically even their own customers, I mean their own employees, have to park their rigs because they're constantly going in and out wherever they can, and you just got to be aware of that. So yeah, the bump for that guy. I'm sure it hurts because he's not making money having to wait there and get that repaired. And even there, it's going to be a hassle, because if he's got to get his tire and rim repaired there, it's just going to be more equipment that's in the way, because even the staging pad is limited to probably about 10 trucks, because the customer has equipment sitting there as well, like a couple of the chemical trailers and other equipment trailers that are sitting there. So we'll see how that goes later, because if the other well starts off today, then our trucks will be split. Some will be serving the customer that I went to this morning, and the others will be doing the pre-fill that starts tonight with that another company that's about to start tonight. So far that's it. I ran into another fellow driver who, his name is Sheldon. Sheldon, what's up, man? It was nice meeting you. He's also leased on with the company I am. He was asking me about the Frac sand site because he's doing commercial. Kind of gave him the rundown, what's more or less about to happen, and told him, I'm same thing. I'm on the fence. I'm trying to look, see what my options are, and then go from there. But it was good meeting you. Hopefully we'll keep in touch, and we'll let each other know what's going on as far as either hopping to another company or what's going on in the Frac sand. A bummer too, because he was doing commercial and the rates changed drastically to where it's like it's not even worth doing it anymore. So yeah, that was something I was trying to get on with, because the rates were pretty good, but the rates changed drastically, and it's like, wow, yeah, I wouldn't even do it either. So, but I'm glad to get to talk to you, man. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, that's it for now. I'm probably, as soon as this is done, probably hit up the gym, eat, try to take a nap so I can be ready tonight and be ready to roll, and hopefully maybe somewhere in there try to edit more videos and put it out. So far I just put out episode 111 this morning. So hopefully I can crank out number 112 later this afternoon and put that out either tonight or tomorrow morning. And it is Friday, by the way. Got paid. Check was because it was a partial check, and this next check's going to be even worse, because I didn't complete a load till today, which is Saturday, which is the last day of the pay period. So hopefully I can clear enough to just pay for the charges and all that, everything I'm in charge of, the deductions and stuff like that, and for the fuel that I had to pay for to get to this location, to Kilgore, and fuel up for all the fuel I used up yesterday. And that's it. So temperatures right now maxing up to like 92, getting pretty hot. So far it hasn't been that bad yet because when I offloaded, it was in the morning. So temperatures were not that bad as of yet, probably upper 70s. So we'll see how hot it starts getting. I'll talk to you guys later. Appreciate y'all watching. Thanks for watching me rant today, but I'll talk to you guys in the next video, and y'all be safe out there. Click the like button if you like this video, or the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed as of yet. Appreciate you watching. Y'all take care. Be safe out there, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.